Hello everyone, my name is Chuck, playing as Cerriscapades in State of Survival. Now, a lot of you are wondering how ghost rallies work and may not have seen a proper video or tutorial about it yet, so Cerriscapades to the rescue. Why are they called ghost rallies? At the very core of it all, ghost rallies basically mean, like as the name implies, ghost, you don't see it coming, you get blindsided by it. The main thing, I think, driving the name is the fact that there are no reports that get generated for any of the ghost rallies, which is pretty sneaky. To put it in very simple terms, ghost rally is where you create a rally against yourself. Now, normally using the game mechanics, the default game mechanics, this does not allow you to rally against yourself, because of course, you know, why do that? That's crazy. Normally in PvP situations where there are buildings or fortresses to capture, when you or any player in your alliance is in control of a building, normally the attack and rally options are not available. In the case of the capital buildings, they are completely grayed out. However, in fortresses, this is not the case. Unfortunately, we do not have the capital clash going on right now, so I'm going to demo ghost rallies using fortresses. We've got a fortress fight coming up in just under 2 hours. So before it happens, I'm going to walk you through some of the basics. So as you can see, I'm running BlueStacks. It is an Android emulator. Allows me to play mobile games on my desktop computer. And I've got a window open. Let me just switch to a bigger screen. There. It should be better. Now, as you can see, we are currently gathered around this fortified bunker, number 6, and there's still almost 2 hours left before it opens. So let's take this time to discuss some of the groundwork. Now I'm going to need a bit of your imagination right here, because right now, as you can see, there are no attack and rally options, but if you've done any fortress fights before, I'm pretty sure you know what those look like. Basically, just tap on the building and the rally and attack option should appear. In terms of game mechanics, you are able to attack or rally this building as long as you or any of your allies are not in control of the building. While waiting for the building to unlock, let's just go look for a nearby settlement so I could show you the menu. Let's see. Ta-da. Come on, there should be one nearby. Here. So there's a few of them right here. So, pretend this is the building. When clicking on the building that's not in your control, something like this would appear. You would see attack, rally, maybe even recon. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly. The important thing here is that rally and attack are both available. They are clickable, which means that you are able to set an attack or a rally against this target. So the first step is just doing that. Attack, rally, whatever, just gain control of that building. Now, assuming that the building is under your control, in this case, I am showing you a tower now, one of our towers. You would see an option called garrison, or I think reinforce, something like that. Basically, none of the attack or offensive actions are available, just defensive. Basically, the game is doing a bit of context switching between attack mode and defense mode, and the goal of being able to start ghost rallies is staying in that attack mode. Now, how do we do that? It's quite simple, really. Basically, just my luck. Here's a building. This is one of the analysis centers, which pretty much works the same as a fortress. Am I allowed to attack this? No. We don't have any adjacent towers. Anyway, this is a much better visual though. So, what you have to do is to set your attack or your rally, basically gain control of the building. In this example, I'm just going to attack just to show you the motions. I don't think this will actually work since, we do not have access to this analysis center. But anyway, so do your attack, do the march, blah blah blah. So let's do just that. Let's attack, set your attack formation, whatever. Of course, this is going to give me that error because we do not have this in our territory, so just ignore that bit. But assuming this went through, your march, your rally or your march would be heading over to the analysis center, and hopefully that march, that rally gains control or kicks out whoever is in it. And where the actual trick here happens is that you need to make sure that you have the building focused while it is in attack mode. Attack mode meaning that you or your allies do not have control over the building. And that means that the rally and attack options or the offense options are available. Now, keep the building selected until you actually gain control of the building. The goal here is to make these options pop up, the attack options, and you can only do this, especially on capital buildings, you can only do this once your rallies or your marches are actually marching. While rallying, the options are grayed out, but as soon as they start marching, the options will be available again. As long as you are not in control of that building, then these options would be visible. While you have these options on screen, make sure not to click away or chat or anything. You are restricted from touching your interface at all. This also means no micro healing, nothing at all. This is the very hard part, so what I generally do and what I would recommend is to either have a spotter, or in my case, since I'm on desktop and I can have multiple game clients, either one on my computer and one on my phone, or if you are on Windows, BlueStacks, what you want to do here is to have two accounts within the same alliance. That way, while this screen is not able to do any action at all, you just have to do things, maybe chat or monitor things from the other window. In this case, you would either stay in the chat room or you would be looking at the war tab, maybe rallies or solos, just to see if there are any rallies or attacks coming your way. Now, the best use of Ghost Rally, this is the Ghost Rally, this is prepared now. The best use for Ghost Rallies is when there are other attacks or other rallies headed towards a building and you're sure you're going to lose the building that way. So all you have to do is to set your rally such that this second rally would arrive not too long after the enemy rally hits. Now, this requires a bit of maths, but if you are already used to doing synchronized rallies, then this should be easy for you. If you're doing rallies, just make sure to take into account the rally time and the march time, and just make sure that it arrives a bit after the enemy rallies. The way you would know it works is if there would be a pop-up message or a message down over here saying that, in my case, Cerriscapades has launched a rally against Cerriscapades, or basically you are attacking someone from your alliance or whoever is holding that building. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the basics or the theory behind it. Now all I need to do is to show you an actual demo, an actual in-practice version. Unfortunately, the fortress fights are not until an hour from now, but through the magic of video editing, we're here. The magic is so good, even my shirt changed. Anyway, as you can see, we now have 17 minutes left before the bunker fight. So the wait is not too long now. Another time skip and we are about 5 minutes away from the clash. No, from the fortress fight. Alright, it's almost go time. The countdown is about to start soon, so let's get ready. We're rallying the bunker so everyone gets the first control reward. They should be joining me with just a few troops, that way everyone manages to squeeze in. And hopefully nobody does a solo attack on the bunker, because that would suck. Anyway, we are seeing them join me right now, making their way to my settlement. We've got 39 seconds, 35 before the rally marches. So until then, I can't really do anything. If this was the capital or one of the capital buildings, this would be grayed out since I am already targeting a building. However, since this is a fortress fight, one of the fortresses, I could just click on it now and the rally and attack options are on. So it doesn't really matter in this case. But let's assume this is a capital building. We have to wait until our march starts moving, and we have a few seconds left. And it's finally marching. So only then are you able to click on this with the rally and attack options available. No longer grayed. And hopefully that attack that we just sent, as you can see, takes control of the building, captures the building. And from here, I am no longer able to click out or anywhere on the interface, because that would lose all of these rally and attack options. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. So in this case, my account, this device, this account is now crippled, effectively unable to communicate or do any other action. One of the things that you could do is to chat or have a voice call over at Discord or your voice messaging app of choice. The other thing, and the method that I prefer, is just to have multiple clients. So let me just switch over to my other screen. So this is, as you can see, I've got two game clients running. I am going to head over to my alt. So I'm just saying hello to everyone. Let's see if they respond. Hello everyone. Okay. Anyway, Ghost Rally. Now this account is going to serve as my spotter. And by that, what I mean is to look at, wait. While we wait for them to link our bunker, I want to show you this screen that you would be looking at a lot. I'm pretty sure you are already familiar with this rallies and solo screen, the war screen basically. Any attacks, solo attacks, rally attacks that are heading into your building or any of the any of your settlements or your rallies would appear here, and this would give you a good idea of when they would arrive. And it takes a little bit of mental mathematics, but if you are able to do it properly, you know how to sync rallies, and you could use the information that you see here to know when exactly to launch the attack on the other screen. Now, let's say fortified bunker 6. Yeah, we're here now. All right. Now let's say this is the bunker that we're at. On this screen, I can do whatever I want. Now, let's pretend I'm going to as I just said, I'm going to pretend that we have an attack incoming, and assuming this attack might be successful, and this attack might be a successful one, much stronger than ours, but we have the advantage of having our Ghost Rally ready. And what that means is that their attack will hit our original rally that's already in the building. They would be severely weakened, and our second attack, our second rally, would arrive a few seconds after theirs arrive. So to do that, let me go back to my main screen and click on rally. Let's say, let's do our rally, set our rally. And here it is. And it works because on the screen it will show that you are rallying yourself or your teammates. It's always funny seeing that because everyone would be joining, and you're trying to attack yourself. So this is how it works. And the aftermath of this is if your opponent is taking control of the building or has control of the building, this one would land and hit them and would immediately knock them out, assuming you are strong enough to knock them out. Otherwise, if you are already in control of the building, maybe you've had some losses or some wounded troops from a previous attack, what happens is these two rallies merge, or I think they should merge. It's basically a huge reinforcement, a rally-sized reinforcement. So it works out either way. This is a great way to do reinforcements without filling up the garrison, without having to wait until there's a lot of space. So I would definitely recommend doing this either way. Just having someone click or prepare ghost rallies especially for reinforcements. Now our rallies are arriving soon, as you can see, and they go back, they get turned back because it is already full and it already contained our troops. So there's not much really changing here. I wish we had an opponent, but apparently they are all preoccupied with their own bunkers. So maybe I could do another one during the capital fight or during our next server versus server fights, and I'll see you then. Bye.